cake for your anniversary, depending on how much jewelry you bought. But I just want to remind people that are single, uh, just don't forget, if you decide the chocolate cake, just remember you have it for a very long time. So I hope you like the cake. Okay. I think this was at Tracy's 40th birthday party, and I wanted something special for her, so I took her to McDonald's. And I told her, I said, since it was a special occasion, that it was okay for her to order anything she wanted, as long as it was on the dollar menu. So we get up there and she orders and I order, and then I remember that I didn't have enough money, so I asked her if I could borrow some money, and she said yes. So we go sit down and we're at a table, and we're making, spreading out napkins, getting the fries and the lid of your Big Mac and stuff like that. And I said, man, some ketchup in my head. Some ketchup on my fries right now would be fantastic. And I realized she had the ketchup. So what I thought I said, what I meant to say, was, baby, would you please pass me some ketchup? Because that would be fantastic on my fries. Instead, what I said was, I hate you, you've ruined my life, I hope you die. Now, I just slipped out, and I really didn't mean to say it, and I mean, do you guys ever do the same thing? You mean never? Never.
Every
Never even
day.
No. But like I said, it didn't really come, I think it just came out wrong. Actually, anytime a comedian says this is a true story, you can pretty much dismiss it. This is a true story. When I was actually visiting my site, I had heard on this commercial there was this little girl. And this little girl was saying how great of a masseuse her father was. And he was completely blind, and this little girl was talking about how fantastic he was. So I thought, if my vision ever goes completely, I was going to look into, no pun intended, looking into doing massages. And I thought that was a neat idea. So that is exactly what I did. I actually looked into it. I found what some of the schools were reputable, some weren't. And the one I decided to go to, I mustered up the money. I went in, and I actually did the class. I went and interned, and I actually became certified to do massages. That and I hate women, so I'm pretty sure that makes me a misogynist. Let's see. I actually, now this is the next girlfriend. This has been a while ago, but I like to refer to her as my ex-wife. And this young lady that it was a pretty serious relationship, but she was a big girl. As a matter of fact, she was so big that there were actually parts of her body that observed daylight savings time. She was a big girl. Did anybody out there hear about the proctologist who interned at the Thumb Correctional Facility? I hear when he wants a second opinion, he uses 2 fingers. The good thing is is that's 30 minutes, and the bad thing is I'm going to try to tell some more jokes before I get dragged out of here. There was this gentleman, and he was working at a fireworks factory. He got all of his fingers blown off both hands in a terrible accident. It's a true story, pinky swear. Growing up, I was a Lions fan. Growing up, I was also an atheist. Actually, what happened last year, if you're a Lions fan, you realize the Lions actually made the playoffs. So, I changed my mind, and I do believe in God. I think she may be, though, a Packers fan. Tracy was in my room one time, and it was the first time she had ever seen the sit-to-stand. And with all the contraptions and all the ropes and stuff, they lasso my feet, and there's all these belts. When the first time she saw that thing in picking me up and dragging me somewhere, she had actually thought that I had ordered something from the 50 Shades of Grey catalog.
It's a new thing out.
All right, I just got a couple more, and I swear that is all I will do to abuse you guys. This next story goes out, and it's the beginning of this is trying to think of the right word. This is a true part. I'm actually opening up my heart. Yes, I have a heart. The people here at the Meadow Lodge, everybody, they're very special. If you're here, I guess you kind of know. Yeah, from the kitchen staff. Yeah, honest to God, from the kitchen staff to the
activities. Yeah,
to the activities people, to what are the ones that do your come in and do your sheets and stuff?
Laundry, housekeeping.
Housekeeping and laundry. The CNAs are amazing. The nurses are fantastic. The doctors are great. And really, honestly, this is a really different place. I owe a debt of gratitude to everybody here.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, and that part is actually true, and I am indeed humbled by their dedication. Now, here's the funny part. Actually, the neat thing about, as I was talking to the CNAs, I found out that a large percentage of it, I mean a lot, actually were alumni with me because they went to Mott Community College. They must have, seriously, they must have a program there that is pretty decent as far as becoming a CNA. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Well, they certainly should, or they must.
We need to pick out the good ones.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, a lot of them were fellow Mott College alumni. So here we go. About 2 months ago, my neighbor Steve and his kid were out sledding. While sledding, his son Billy actually had hit head first on a tree, and Billy had some problems. Billy had actually hit the thing hard enough to where it damaged little Billy. So just a couple of weeks ago, I hadn't seen Steve in a while, and I asked Steve. I said, "Hey, Steve, how's little Billy?" And he said, "Well, Billy's doing fantastic. And as a matter of fact, me and Mrs. are going to save a bunch of money." I said, "Well, how are you going to save a bunch of money?" Well, he said, "Me and Mrs. were putting a lot of money away, and we were putting it away for a 4-year college." And I said, "What does that have anything to do with his recovery?" Well, he said, "Well, we were putting a bunch of money away for U of M or the state, and because of his injuries, Now we're just gonna send him the Mont. I love that joke. Ryan, do I have much more time, or should I?
Ryan, Alex? Alex.
All right, I got one last joke. This happened actually just back for Valentine's Day, and up until I recently asked my girlfriend of 21 years if she'd marry me, she hadn't gotten flowers. I think in 16 or 17 years. So this, no, yeah, for real. Hey, we've been together a long time. Leave me alone. As it's quite obvious, I was never quite the romantic sort of guy, and that is an understatement. So anyhow, we live in the pier, but Davis is mostly where we hang out. It's where we go to our favorite restaurants, and anyhow, Davison is kind of our place. So this was actually right before Valentine's Day, and Tracy and two of her girlfriends, a blonde and a brunette, were walking down the street. As the ladies are walking down the street, they're just about ready to go past a florist, and Tracy looks in and she goes, "Oh my God." And the girls go, "What?" And she said, "Well, Kevin's in there buying me flowers." And the girls go, "Well, what's the big deal?" And Tracy goes, "Oh, for the next week, I'm going to be lying on my back with my legs up in the air." And the blonde goes, "Well, why don't you just buy a vase?" I would like to say thank you, Metalodge, and thank you for putting up with me. And I really do appreciate the time that you've given me, and I hope I made you guys laugh at least once.